So let's look at this homework. Max the dog finds a backpack with items inside. We use variables to remember how many things Max has, and we can change those variables when something happens. So you can see that he has 3 treats, 2 balls, and no sticks. So if we say that he now has treats plus 2, balls minus 1, and now he has a long stick, well, we could update this. So it would be treats, which was 3, so then it's 3 plus 2. Balls, which was 2, so it's 2 minus 1. And long stick, where before there was no long stick, so now this is just long stick. Super easy, right? So yeah, you can also do something right here. I want you to think of how many treats, how many balls, what kind of stick he has, and then I want you to update these variables right here. We've done a similar task before, so this shouldn't be too difficult. The next one is repeating. So for example, we have spin, which is equal to 1, as you can see, and this code is repeating 4 times. So if we plus 1 to spin 4 times, well, then spin would then be 1 plus 4, which equals 5. And that's how we can update a variable using a loop right here. Perfect, so let's take a look at your code. Maybe we can write something like 10, and we can say repeat 5 times. Spin is equal to spin plus 1, and we can say something like dizzy, something like that. Now you could do whatever you want. I'm not gonna, this is just one answer, but there are many answers for this code. Great, now let's look at conditionals, which we haven't looked at before, but it's quite easy. So we're going to say if the number of balls, if balls is greater than, bigger than 0, then we play fetch, otherwise take a nap. And if the stick is long, then we're going to let Max chew the stick. So I'm going to write something else for me. I'm going to say, oh, if hungry, then eat food, else drink water. Right, so this is just computer language to tell us what to do. So another example would be if later than 10 p.m. go to sleep, else watch TV. But I want you to write about Max right here, and Max is a dog. Great. So right here, we're going to say Max eats his treats 1 by 1. A loop with a condition keeps going until something runs out. So while there is more than 1 treat, so while treats is bigger than 0, that means more than 1, we're going to eat a treat, and the number of treats is going to go down by 1. So each time we do this, it's going to go down by 1 to 4, 3, 2, and then 1, like so. So write pseudocode so that Max eats treats until there are none left. So really similar to this, right? Very, very similar. But I don't want you to copy this. I want you to think of your own example, but you can use this as inspiration for your code. Great. The next one is going to be looking at this right here. And I'm not going to tell you what to do here. I'm going to leave this up to you, and I want you to think about this. And remember, you are a programmer, which means that even if you make a mistake, it's perfectly fine. Just try again. And we've already done all of these things before in this homework, and I've explained them. So you should be able to do this quite easily. You can see there's an if statement, then another if statement, another if statement, and then an else statement. And these have conditions. There's an and here. There's a greater than. There's a greater than. We have treats, balls. And yeah, so you should be able to figure that out. And I want you to make your own that is similar to this, but not the same. So think about that and see what you can come up with. But that's the homework for today. Quite not difficult, but it does require you to think a little bit, especially about conditionals. And matter of fact, let's give you another example about conditionals. Let's say if cookies, so let's say cookies, the number of cookies is greater than 12, eat cookies, else drink milk. So if we have more than 12 cookies, I'm going to eat cookies. Otherwise, I'm going to drink milk, right? So if statement or a conditional statement is just how we make decisions. Oh, am I hungry? Okay, I drink water. Or I eat some food. Am I not hungry? Okay, I'll drink water. Am I sleepy? Okay, I sleep. Am I not sleepy? Then I won't sleep. Am I bored? Read a book. Am I not bored? Maybe, if you're not bored, what would you do? Look out the window. Okay, yeah, you can think of it as a decision like this. Oh, this is a decision, this is yes, this is no, decision, yes, no, decision, yes, and no, right? So that should be quite simple. Any questions? Let me know. I'm here to help you. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next lesson.